Hello there, greetings fellow humans. This is Ben Fournier, lame old Ben, etc. Onward to solving the power outage. Yep, that's how far I got last time when the power went out, conveniently. So, yep, onward to figuring that out, I think. Or it might be another time, I don't know if it... I wasn't fully paying attention when I looked at a walkthrough, so... It may be this one turns back on automatically and the next one's fixed or something like that. But yeah, here we are for now though. There's a panel.
Madam Deputy Undersecretary, I received a new update from the Director of Operations. Stand by.
The time window for restoration of services has been extended indefinitely. Thank you.
Right.
Does the Director of Operations happen to report to Undersecretary Mendez?
Yes, D.O. Tanaka is a direct report.
Wow.
This is no accident. Mendez is trying to pluck me out of the vault.
Forgive me, Madam Deputy, but isn't that a little paranoid?
No. Yeah, it's obvious, you know?
You'd be paranoid too, if you got fucked over as much as I do.
Sorry for the potty mouths.
Whatever's causing it, we won't get much done without power.
You underestimate me, Nishan. My electrical engineering degree wasn't just for show.
Right. And they'd have the breaker inside here for where it shuts off. That sure makes sense, and it's not gonna be a switch outside.
Word of this gets out, I'll have your testicles as paperweights.
Understood, Madam Deputy Undersecretary.
I learned a few things besides networking at Kano Polytech. Let's hope I
this is
remember
just
them.
gonna be a puzzle similar to the other thing. Restore power, okay. So, B, A, those are the only options. Alright, which one are we starting at? So it looks like... Okay, connect down, A. Disconnect, okay, connect right. Okay, does it matter? Let's see, how far are we at this? Looks like connect down or connect right. Is it to a certain point? We're going to the other yellow one, okay. I should have actually paid attention to that. But I didn't, so there's some dead ends there. But this looks to be the right one for this pathway so far, so okay. That goes to a dead end. Does it? Okay, so it has to go to the next one, connect right. And then this one has two choices, a dead end up or non-dead end right, so right. And then this one, let's see. Pathway goes... Alright, yeah, connect down, A, right. Then connect left is X. And then, let's see. Connect is the only option, so it only has one, and then connect, connect. And the options are connect up, which is a dead end, or connect left. I mean, this is not an engineering degree thing, this is just a maze. Which it would be like, why is this even here though? Yay, woo. Oh look, it has a cityscape on a hill. It can't be hidden. Yay, the holograms are working again.
Well done, Madam Undersecretary.
But are the dinosaurs
What
out?
can I say? I live to impress you, Nishan.
Alright, so there was that anyway.
We have power again, but it's limited. Any news from the outside world?
The Security Council vote will proceed as planned, but you are scheduled to address the delegates first. The
Alright.
Ramses 2 is still off course near Juno, and the intervention window is closing.
And
You've received another message from Admiral Kruzko, and you should be able to contact him again.
Alright.
That won't mean shit if I can't make him listen. Did you find any dirt on him?
I'm afraid not. Of Of course, if the Secretary General weren't indisposed, he might share whatever unsealed files he might have.
He's safe. I like this dark side of you, Nishan.
Learn
Alright,
from the best, Madam Undersecretary.
let's play chess. I'm just gonna press attack each time to see how that works, because it's not gonna let us pick actual choices. It's just attack, defend, attack, defend. So it's negative options.
Sounds like you might not be home anytime soon. I'm not surprised that foolish men think that they can control you, and I pity them greatly. I just heard from Shanapal. All things considered, he's faring well. I credit your fighting spirit, which I trust won't be too wounded by the loss of this pawn.
Faring well. Have you heard what your son is doing on Callisto?
Yeah, let's just attack.
Foolish little shit. Falling in love with some belter. I blame you for this ridiculous
Which
sentimentalism.
is narrative attack, pretty much.
All the time we spent raising him. And what does he do? Falls in love on a rock in the middle of space.
I mean, everything that
Talk to him,
humanity
won't you?
has is a rocket in the middle of
If he
space
can't
without
change his
from
mind,
ships.
no one can.
We're either in ships or on rocks. There's no other option. So there's more options. Check safe for dirt on Crusoe. Alright, so let's see if we can pick up the key from the desk already. Take. It is mine now. Alright, so now we can go over here and open this. Alright, A to open. And all this is also mine now. Yay that they didn't have a combination.
Go back to your base and face the wall. It's called plausible deniability, for fuck's sake.
Deniability of what?
Yeah.
Good job.
I sort of liked shows like Roughneck Starship Troopers that didn't have profanity as much. But whatever though. It's like Art Bell's thing to me. It's in addition to my own beliefs. It's like, it's kind of just lazy. Sounds adolescent for that, but whatever though. Onward to this. Alright, so I picked deep cover agents in the video game here. Agent Carol. Location Mars. Defense Minister Korshunov's household staff. Codename Jazz. Let's see. Latest report. Defense Minister has 2 mistresses and listens to Belter Punk while exercising. Wow. Long-term implications, none. Short-term implications, none. Revisit options for assigning agent to Prime Minister's staff. Agent Allen, codename Calypso. Location, Mars. Martian Cabinet janitorial staff. Latest report, MCRN considers all joint UN MCR protectorate planets and settlements as their rightful jurisdiction. Conversations overheard that any efforts at co-governance are acquiescing to Earth's supremacy. Long-term implications, the potential Martian takeover of Mercury and Venus. Short-term implications, the potential Martian takeover of Eros, Juno, and all other joint stations in the belt. Alright, Agent Morrison, codename Disco. Will there be panic at the disco? Location, Cirrus Station, Star Helix Precinct. Latest report, increased Loca Griega presence on the docks. Star Helix is reporting fewer arrests than last quarter. Possible bribes? Yeah, certainly not less crime, right? Alright. Admiral Carmine Crusoe. Department, United Nations Naval Fleet Command. Location, UNN Josie Wales, Jupiter Fleet. Disciplinary action, censure, admonishment. Ensign Crusoe was seen in the Hari Lounge on the UN headquarters. He was in the company of 2 women who had not been properly screened upon entrance, and found in possession of several grams of pixie dust. Records sealed on the request of Captain Lorenzo Crusoe. Same last name. Nepotism, yay. 10-day suspension of duty. Lieutenant Cruzco failed a routine drug test. Record sealed on the request of Captain Lorenzo Cruzco. Censor reprimand. Commander Crusoe was seen in the distinguished Hyacinth Lounge on Sirius in the company of 3 women. Overheard loudly discussing his previous missions. Brilliant. Record sealed on the request of Captain Lorenzo Crusoe. 10-day suspension of duty. Vice Admiral Cruzco was involved in an unsanctioned skirmish with the Belter Rockhopper that flew into UNN airspace. Records sealed in the interests of UNN security. Wow. Emergency protocols. Top secret protocols in a video game. Page 1 of 956. Wow. Probably not really though. 1 of 3 it says up top. In the event of full-scale military engagement with Mars. Contents: Martian military analysis. Scenarios: Martian first strike, analysis of potential first strike targets in a video game. Scenarios: Earth preemptive strike, contingencies, environmental collapse of doom. Overview of missile defenses. Scenarios: Martian innovations in technology. Scenarios: the belt as theater of conflict.
It's
Next.
almost optimistic to think we could fuck up this planet more than we already have.
Yay, environmentalism. Okay. Overview of population centers and risk assessment, implementation, seawalls and their limitations, carbon capture, research and setbacks. Yeah, taking the CO2 out of the atmosphere so plants can't breathe is a brilliant thing. Food shortage and famine. That's what happens when you stop the plants from breathing. Large-scale evacuation, Luna, aka Operation Moonshot. Mercury, Venus terraforming and evacuation, aka Operation Rock, Cloud Cities. Post-mortem analysis, yeah, extra crispy cities in the atmosphere of Venus. That would be a great place to not be. Mars first strike evacuation, aka Operation Hard Place.
If we were wasting our time planning for alien contact, at least we are being honest about it.
In the event of encounter with extrasolar life forms, Step 1, find God. Step 2, verify the accuracy of any proof of extrasolar life forms. Rule out possibility of Martian interference or counter-espionage. Advanced Martian technology, radio frequency manipulation, costumes, and prosthetics. Step 3, begin diplomatic overtures with Mars, aka Operation Devil You Know. Conduct a full overview of Mars entropy devices and begin consolidation efforts. Continue to evaluate for signs of Martian involvement in a large-scale hoax before entropy device consolidation. Step 4, assemble a team of linguists, exobiologists, and faith leaders, and attempt communication. Right, okay, so there's that. So nothing else is accessible. Alright, so we did that. And there's meditate as an option, which I'm not doing because I don't feel like doing that. Atlas statue, we can look at
Dad
that.
always said I was the only one with stronger shoulders than Atlas.
Ooh.
If you could see me now.
Yes, such strong, powerful leadership. Okay. Alrighty, and the kinetic spinner's offline. Let's start that up again. And these Newton's cradles, there you go. And let's see, hand terminal, let's talk and hear the annoying guy. Or let's see here, do we have a new thing? It's probably just the old one still. Ashanti Avasarala Mom. I probably don't need to tell you why I'm writing. After everything the two of you have been through, you're giving him hell over a girl, really? For a diplomat, you certainly know how to burn your bridges. Yeah, she's an ENTJ. Diplomats tend to not be TE hero types. Char's in a bad place, so you need to go easy. We've been messaging since the deployment as far back as Luna, and he's been hurting that whole time. Not that he'd ever let you see that. I've met this new girlfriend, Marie, and she's not what you think. Sharp as a razor and doesn't take crap from anybody. You'd probably like her if you weren't already convinced you never will. Be a good mother and lay off the guy. Oh, and swing by sometime. Your grandchildren want to see you, and they're the ones in charge. Love, Ash. Right, and she's totally not convincing him to do stupid things. That will be a final destination. Yep. Anyway, onward to this. Undersecretary Mendez, contact. I guess we could contact him if we wanted to. Let's see here. View message. This is a new one, right?
Undersecretary, this is Admiral Kruzko. I'm afraid the situation near Juno has reached its inflection point. The Martians are now openly flouting system law, and this act cannot go unanswered. I understand your desire for caution in your temporary position, but that is no excuse for indecision. No orders have been issued, but I cannot guarantee the obedience of my captains. They understand that lives are at stake, and they are only human. I implore you to transmit orders as soon as possible. Kruzko, signing off.
This asshole won't respect me unless I make him.
And that's the kind of thing that they want us to do. Let's see if we can be diplomatic as a diplomat here. That would be a theme, although her
Admiral
character is
Kruzko,
not.
Here are your orders. You will remain in place. You will not intercept the MCR in Ramses 2. Understand, this is not a request, and I owe you no explanation. I've also been reviewing your sealed personal file.
And I guess that's
It
not a
reads
choice for me
like
to tell.
a fucking tabloid. Sex, nepotism, cover-ups. It would only take one word from me to have it unsealed and all over the news tonight. I will await your confirmation of these orders.
Is there any thing I can... Nope, there's nothing I can say about that. Alright, this is all linear at that point, so that's great. And wait, what was the other thing here? Contact Mendez. I don't know if there's anything else to do here. I mean, let's get up and look around a little bit, I guess. There's... Okay, what do we have here? Have an Assyrian Griffin thing or something. There's Octant, or is it a Sextant? Whatever, it's the same kind of thing. And, yep. That would be a ship similar to Julie Mao's racing craft thing. Okay, an atom or something. A globe. Right, UN thing there. Portrait of an idiot. There we go. Window. Look.
I love being reminded of all the beautiful places I can't visit.
Yeah, like in Prelude to Foundation, the Emperor being a prisoner in a palace kind of thing. So sad about all those rich people not being able to visit all the people that would stab them.
It's sad, but without this Nishan drone here, I would feel truly alone.
Can I bother that guy again? Let's see about leaving again. Hopefully it'll be the same dialogue.
We've heightened our security protocols in response to the increased threat level. I apologize for the inconvenience to you. How is your power back on?
Let me out, that's an order. Don't worry about it. Let's just say don't worry about it.
Have you considered, Private, that if this were a real security threat, they wouldn't have assigned a single fucking private to handle it?
Not my place to consider, ma'am. I have a job to do.
Same here, you insufferable automaton.
Yep. She's really a diplomat. Waterfall.
At least I won't die of thirst if they forget about me down here.
Probably covered in algae at this point, but it would produce oxygen. I think. Let's look
Now,
here.
to deal with this shitstorm on Juno, the map should tell me what I need to know.
Alright. Do I need to do anything more here? Contact Mendez again? I mean, okay. Let's look at the belt.
Still a lot to untangle with the Jonas.
Alright, anything new about the Ramses? Intelligence reports?
It's easy to move things on and off worlds when nobody is watching.
This Ramses incident is starting to smell like a trap.
Docking log failures. In an unexpected lapse of station management, El Hashem Cooperative, the current holder of Juno's security contract, has disclosed that docking logs for the past 6 weeks of port traffic have been mysteriously deleted or misplaced. These logs track the origin, destination, cargo, specifications, and personnel of every spacecraft passing through Juno's busy Port Rosso. How the logs were lost remains a mystery, but the joint UN-MCRM government pledges to launch a full investigation into the incident to the best of their care. I'm sure. Alright, intelligence report.
The Ramses' presence will have reached every corner of Juno. Perhaps that's the point.
So, yeah, claims of drive malfunction error. So, mission none claims of drive malfunction error. And radius, RA, 1 hour, 51 minutes, 18 seconds, declination, 10 minutes, 2 seconds, 2 minutes, 9 seconds. Okay, so I think that is different from last time, just barely though. Intelligence reports. Okay, I clicked that already. Vesta.
The Martians will seize every advantage, even if it means turning angry kids into terrorists.
Wonderful.
Maybe that's what this Ramses provocation is about. An excuse to set off their operatives.
So MCRN recruitment, secret classification, Vesta 0400, Vesta Station, Ithaca City. UNMC operatives have confirmed the presence of Irana Kinkova, external recruiter for the MCRN Saturn fleet. Kinkova was seen with OPA freelancer Quill Caldera in the manufacturing dome of Kirkwood, where a group of local mercenaries had gathered to meet with MCRN contacts. According to local informants, Martian recruiters such as Kinkova have been offering Belter militants elite combat training in exchange for their support in covert operations. The nature of these operations remains unclear. More troops to eat it. Other troops, obviously enough. Okay, Tycho Station intelligence report.
Is a terrorist masquerading as a politician.
Let's see, anything Fred Johnson offers, secret classification, forward from UN Intelligence, Jupiter Fleet Command, decrypted Tycho Station Type Beam, start transmission, sender Chief of Operations Fred Johnson, subject Juno Situation Body, to Secretary General Sorrento Gillis. I understand that an errant MCRN warship near Juno is raising tensions in the belt. Tycho Station wishes to offer the UN its logistical support or proxy mediation on behalf of the involved parties. Do not hesitate to reach out if we may be of assistance. The OPA wishes to take its place among the caretakers of our shared system. Let us do our part. Fred Johnson in transmission. Okay, so that's the thing there. Zoom out. And let's see here if there's anything new. Let's see. Outer planets. Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoot, zoot, zoot. Okay, and there's Charon for Basarala. Alright, intelligence
Those
report.
high-priced mercs better put an end to this. I don't want Chernobyl involved.
Unfortunately, it's a sad thing that can't be changed. Name, Private Security Under Fire, Secret Classification. Pinkwater Security Forces, not Pinkerton, but Pinkwater, have been deployed to the neighborhoods of Burtown and Asgard, and the Shoemaker and Valhalla shipyards have been ordered to cease operations immediately. Violence over failed Jovian Transit Union negotiations continues to spread, expanding outwards from the administrative complex of the Callisto shipyards into surrounding neighborhoods. UN and MCRN ground forces have been alerted to the conflict and are standing by. Alright, so that's that at Callisto. So Ganymede now.
Martyrs, no.
OPA demonstration.
Fanatics is more like
Classification
it.
classified. Incident report Ganymede. Memorials for 2 local OPA martyrs were held this past week involving political speeches, demonstrations, and a peaceful march. Mostly peaceful, extra crispy, along the Market Promenade in Lower Tross. 21 arrests were made. Further celebrations and protests are planned for the upcoming system-wide OPA Solidarity Day. Whether additional security is required has yet to be determined. Yeah, it is. Lieutenant Kona Steger, Pinkwater Security. Everything's just gonna go crispy in that game.
As if I needed another reason to detest space travel.
Corley
It's like living in a
Station
petri dish.
Corley Station outbreak. Classification secret. Corley Station is experiencing an outbreak of debilitating influenza that has sparked a complex-wide quarantine in a video game. UN officials and their staff have been evacuated until medical response crews can ensure the safety of on-site government facilities. Physicians and medtechs are being made available to all federal employees and full-time contractors. Everyone else, I guess, is out of luck. Wonderful. Please contact Titan Corley Station 116 for specific inquiries. Or maybe that's the only people aboard there. Who knows? And let's see here. For the inner planets, see if there's anything new here. Intelligence reports.
Sharp has always liked the Dust Runners. Yet another topic we butt heads on.
Name: Mysterious Mass Transit to Olympus Mons. Classification: Confidential. Non-government organization observers on Mars are raising alarms over a huge movement of Martian citizens into the region of Tharsis, west of the Olympic Mons volcano, and home to the Hesperia base, the MCRM's second largest military installation of doooooom. Such a large migration has not been seen since the days of the Vesta blockade. Sources close to Mars Transit have attributed the activity to a performance by the music group, the Dust Runners, who are scheduled for a live performance. However, UN intelligence is seeking additional information to rule out any unanticipated MCRM troop buildup, like having a shipyard out there, which it takes like 1/25th of fuel to launch from the surface of Mars than it does from Earth, plus lower atmosphere, even without the less gravity and whatever. So yeah, you can build massive ships on the surface. But anyway, let's go here. Intelligence reports.
This means the Ramses 2 is alone. If there were stealth escorts, we would have noticed them missing.
Name: MCRM ship inventory update. After comprehensive review of the last 3 inventory surveys of shipyards on the Martian moons, I have collected the following information. Phobos 17, 2 assault cruisers, 7 fast attack cruisers, 3 destroyers, 5 light frigates, 2 patrol destroyers. Deimos, 1 assault cruiser, 4 fast attack cruisers, 2 destroyers, 3 light frigates, 2 patrol destroyers. Based on these numbers, the Martian home fleet has not moved any craft outside of their home system. A good sign. I hope this helps. UNN threat analysis, Katyar Ghazi. Woo, okay, so we did all that, and let's see, on Earth, what's the intelligence here?
Assassinating a poet. Literary criticism has certainly changed since I was a student.
Yeah, that's a brilliant way to make everyone hate everything in power is to have that problem. Name: Tour Security. Classification: Confidential. UN Advisory. Guzman Security. Over the next month, activist and poet Alonzo Guzman will be touring the Eurasia Trade Zone to promote his newest poetry collection, Echoes of Peace in Times of War. Times of war are punished. Mr. Guzman has recently been targeted by the... Oh, give me a break. An Earth movement and a politically ordered doomification directive. As a result, security in and around his speaking events will be heightened. Well, yeah, that's just brilliant. Anyway, you should have it, and like have drones patrol rooftops, because that's apparently where everyone goes now and no one looks. A visit with the Secretary General is not currently on Mr. Guzman's agenda, but the schedule is subject to change. Alright, and Luna, intelligence reports.
I've never trusted Jules Piermont.
Meow
Let's find
Titan
out
under
what he has to say for
investigation.
himself.
Classification secret. UN intelligence by the UN in Triton and in orbit around Io has intercepted a series of highly encrypted Type beam messages between the personal network of industrialist Jules Piermont and an unclassified pirate collective, the Protogen Idiots. UNN representatives have reached out to Meow about the purpose of these messages. Command will be notified of developments. For further information on the status of the investigation, designation Calico, contact Captain Odessa Riordan. Alright, so there's all that crap. There's nothing more, as far as I know. Anyway, let's get out of there. So we can meditate or contact Mendez. Let's hear the yuppie. We're subway mascot moron. Time to hear him gloat about his glorious takeover. Examining the computer. Here we go. So, alright. Undersecretary contact. Here we go. Calling the jerk. Hello, Joffrey.
Oh, Christian, I was just about to call you. The council has set the date for the reorganization vote.
Wonderful.
It's today, in full assembly.
And I don't suppose you'd consider postponement for the council member who's working from a hole in the ground.
Oh, believe me, I asked, begged even. But there's too much momentum.
Momentum of doom.
You're looking at this all wrong. Vote against this motion with me, and we can secure the belt without all the red tape of a committee.
While I'd never bet against your persuasive talents, I have a meeting to run to. I'll just have to go with my gut on this vote.
Jeffrey, I like you. You're ambitious, and you have balls. That's why I'm telling you to cancel the vote. You don't want to go up against me.
Christian, you are an inspiration. I've looked up to you for, well, my whole career.
Yeah,
But
we're
this
not even
motion is
friends on
moving forward,
Facebook.
And last I counted, you were 3 votes short.
Cocksucker.
I've populated your screen with 5 delegates whose votes may be winnable. You should call them and see where they stand.
Thank you,
Very
Glyph.
good.
Alright, so now we have all that to go through now, too. Yay! How do we get out of this area? Back. Okay. Onward to Deputy Mayor Dunning. Then Kruger, right. Natalie Dunning, Deputy Governor of Luna.
This is Deputy Governor Dunning.
Natalie is Christian.
I should have known.
Hey, how is the family?
How are you, my friend? And what about your husband and those delightful children?
Of doom.
Chris, if I thought you gave a shit about my family, we'd both be in a different line of work. Now, what do you need?
It's the Security Council vote. Can I count on you to reject the reorganization under Mendez?
No.
I like you, Chris, but not enough for charity.
Meaning?
Shepard Complex has a faulty filtration system, and it needs updating. But the funds are never there. See that Shepard gets its new water tower, and I'll support you.
I'll see what I can do.
Water
You're
tower.
Christian Abasarala. I expect a lot more than that.
Alright. So, next one is Finance Director Singh Khan. Okay, anyway. I know Arnav, actually. Alright, here we go. Arnav Singh, UN Finance Director of Doom.
Well, this is a surprise.
Really?
To what do I owe the honor?
This is about the vote to reorganize the Security Council.
Security Council of
I
Doom.
see. Well, Jeffrey Mendez is a spiteful worm, and any motion he champions is certainly one I will vote against.
So I have your support.
Maybe.
If you make me one promise.
Let's not make promises without knowing what they
I'm
are.
afraid I can't make you any promises, Director Singh.
Smart. As of now, I will vote with you against the reorganization. However, whatever happens in negotiations, you cannot raise taxes. If you plan a tax hike of any kind, you will be calling Mendez Sir before the week is out. Do you
Yay.
understand?
Yeah.
A more powerful Jeffrey Mendez is something nobody wants.
True, but power abhors a vacuum. If Mendez is stopped, who will step in to take his place? You?
Yeah.
I understand the situation, and I will make this work.
I appreciate the call, Madam Undersecretary. Good luck.
Okay. The next one is Undersecretary Okoro. Here we go. Galen Okoro, Undersecretary of Oversight.
Abasarala.
Okoro, I've heard that you're undecided on the security reorganization.
Only because I need to show up here eventually.
You're my only hope.
I know we've had our disagreements in the past, but your support in this vote is crucial.
How crucial.
Enough for me to be here kissing your ass, when I should be in New York getting a manicure.
So I can give you the vote, but I'll need something in return.
Don't keep me in suspense.
We're getting a lot of flack from the wealthier tiers of the Earth admin zones. Too many private regulations over spaceport licensing.
You're joking.
They want the UN Accountability Office to deregulate private spaceports. And they're fine with higher taxes, if that's what gets it done.
Very well. I will get back to you.
I'm sure you will.
Minimum wage to 0.
But only when your back's
No
against
safety.
the wall.
Does she think I do this to make friends?
Yeah, probably. Alright, so Lena Masterson, Senior Manager Series, Manufacturing SMG. Whatever, here we go. I don't know what SMG means here. Submachine
Is this
gun
for
and
real?
Other things, but whatever.
Christian Avasarala. It's been a long time.
Something mining guild,
Elena,
maybe.
it's been a few years.
Years? Come on. You remember the last time we saw each other.
I admit forgetting.
I'm afraid I don't remember.
That's not surprising. I hardly remember it either.
Listen, I need a favor.
Let me guess. Menda's security plan?
How did you know?
Singh warned me you'd be calling. But I understand why you're concerned. Any idiot can see what Mendez is trying to pull.
Can I count on you?
You may. But only if the proposed water tower in Shepherd Complex never moves forward.
Oh, you're not a supporter of the project?
I'm not a supporter of handing Dunning another fucking victory to pad a resume for committee assignments.
I see.
I knew you would. Gotta run. Good luck today, Christian.
Alright, so there's another one to go through. And David Weiss, Minority Leader of the People First Party, United Nations Executive. Okay, whatever. Here we go. People First.
What can I do for you, Madam Undersecretary?
I'm
Well,
coming
against
to you
the
for
idiot.
help with the Security Council's reorganization proposal.
Oh, that. I'm afraid the belt's security status doesn't affect the People's Party's platform. Not directly, anyway.
Then I would like to ask for your vote.
And incur the wrath of Jeffrey Mendez? I don't know how I feel about that.
Could be you next time.
Who's to say that Mendez won't come for you next?
Why would he? Party has no quarrel with him. Listen, I want to help. But I have my own issue that I could use your support with.
What is it?
Naturally.
The private spaceports of the wealthy are draining resources and crowding public lands. Now some delegates are attempting to remove the limited regulatory oversight we have.
Spaceport regulations. That's your issue?
That, and raising taxes, of course. The people have spoken.
Yay.
Very well. Thank you for your time, Mr. Weiss.
Anytime. We appreciate your support.
Alright.
I've captured the findings from your conversations with the delegates. You can review and prepare your policy decisions when ready.
Very good. I'll meet you at your station.
So we need 3 at least. And we have to pick like 3 overlapping things to support. Alright. Hand terminal is sadness time yet. Not quite yet, but soon it's leading toward the right. So, turn call. This is a new one.
Hi, Mom. It's me again. 2 messages in one day. Must be a new record, right? So, we're gearing up for a mission.
The mission of
I don't know
doom.
where yet. I never do, but I
Yeah.
wanted to reach out. What you said about Marie, that was pretty low. Even for you.
Thank you.
She's important to me, Mom. You both are. That's why I want to be honest about my feelings.
Of doom.
Just don't push me away, okay? Call me back when you get a chance. I'd love to hear from you before we deploy.
Oh my word.
Sweet boy, you must stay safe and return to us soon. You have an important job to do, and I trust you to do it well. However,
Listen to your mother.
this is no time for sentimentality. All soldiers feel strongly on the eve of battle, which is why it's the worst fucking time to make decisions. Push this Marie out of your head and focus on what matters. You know what to do. I love you desperately. And I pray I will see your face again soon. Semper Fi, my sweet boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bad thing if she can't convince him, and I think there's no way out of it, though. They're all like, oh, he's just in a relationship. He's in a relationship with a recruiter for a crappy thing, which is obviously going to at least be under scrutiny by other things, if not, well, I know how it ends. At least, like, the one walkthrough I saw, it ended badly, and looking it up, there was nothing that could be done, so it's like, what the heck?
I'm ready to work out my policy positions.
Alright, voting.
Let's figure out which policies I support to get the vote locked in.
I have the summary for you to review.
Alright. Okoro, yes to deregulate private spaceports. Singh, no taxes. Dunning, yes to new water tower, but requires taxes. So it would contradict the other thing. Weiss, no to deregulation of private spaceports, yes to raising taxes. So 2 things for raising taxes, no to deregulation, and then the no water tower. So, alright, taxes, that would be no taxes, yes to deregulate spaceports, no new water tower. Let's see here. No to deregulation, yes to deregulation. You can't do that. And there's the 2 tax. They should really have a water tower. They should have another water tower on the moon. I mean, that's stupid to have that. But now we have the no new water tower. And it's all just to get her elected. It's stupid like that. This is why things don't go forward, because you have these kind of stupid power play things. Rather than focusing on actual construction, it's just, oh, this person supports this, let's do this crap. Okay, all a bunch of nonsense. Okay, so deregulate, no taxes, no new water tower. That would be 3. Otherwise, getting a water tower requires raising taxes. No deregulation, yes to taxes. But yeah, that would contradict. So okay, no taxes, no water tower, yes to deregulate. That has to be it, pretty much. And there's this form of the same thing there. Alright, so for deregulating, so yeah. Oh my word. Yep, okay, for deregulating.
Let's give Earth rich idiots even less oversight. Yes on deregulation.
Yeah. Understood.
Alright, and the next one, can we select it where... Okay. Raise taxes. Was it against raising taxes? I think it was against, so A.
Singh is a single issue voter. No new taxes.
Got it.
And against building. Yeah. It's stupid, but it has to be this way for this thing in particular anyway.
I need Masterson's vote. And she's not wrong about the water tower. It will have to wait.
Sounds good.
So, deregulate, no taxes, no water tower. That's 3. The 2 better ones contradict the other ones, so yeah. There we go. Yeet.
Let me double check these tallies. Congratulations, Madam Deputy. This should secure you the votes. I'll send along your policy commitments to the 5 delegates.
Thank fuck. Of course,
why
none
do
of that
they have
will
to
matter
have so
if
much
I'm not
profanity?
there to cast the deciding vote.
I get it's in
I
character.
requested a postponement to the session. In lieu of that, you can always connect in remotely, now that the power's restored.
I'm not banking on it. Keep pressing them.
Ideally, it is a good thing to have characters match themselves within series. So it's like... Yeah, I'm not doing the meditation thing. Yeah, whatever. It's just a little much. Anyway, here we go. Fixed strength to get the day over with.
Am I ready for a break? Or is there more to do?
I I think I did everything at least. So yeah, let's say ready and get it done with. Oh wait, was the chest thing done? I think I did it. I think it's after I got the power back on, I did the chest thing, so yeah.
Madam Undersecretary, full power has been restored to the compound.
Yay.
That's the good news.
But the Security Council still hasn't responded to our request to postpone the vote.
No matter. So long as the trains are running, I will be there to see the look on Amanda's face when I end this farce.
Very good. I'll prepare for your imminent arrival. When you're ready.
Security breach. Security
What
breach.
now?
Security breach.
Lockdown protocols, Archangel. Move! Move! Move!
Oh, that's fun. In quotation marks. I think I might just do the rest of this as it is now. I sort of remember the way to do that. I mean, it's just smoke to a smoke alarm, right?
Ma'am?
And a few
This
quick
is
time
Private
event
Shaw.
things.
I know who the fuck this is. Who the fuck else locked me in this prison?
It was for your own safety. There's been a security breach in the compound, ma'am.
That's what you say. So sympathize.
I understand you're only doing your job, Private, but you're being manipulated. There is no security breach.
I don't know anything about it, ma'am. Just following orders.
IQ in this
We're
upper
conducting
double
our sweep
digits.
now, and we will have the
Maybe.
site secure as soon as possible.
I can't wait for soon. The vote is happening now. That's the whole point of all this. Sharp, this is your last chance. Obey my orders and let me out of here now. But deal with the consequences.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. The consequences are immaterial. I have my orders and must see them through.
Yes, yes, motherfucking soldier you are. Dismissed, Private.
Okay, so there's that anyway. So, we could sleep and wait everything. There's a lighter. Let's take it. Or let's...
You'll never know when you'll need to light some incense, or the occasional contraband cigarette.
Yoink.
This might come in handy.
Time to make things crispy. Alright. Well, anything else here? It's a sink. That's where we get our water here, I guess. Yeah, this is a little bit larger than your average Fallout shelter, but not by much. There's a news terminal we can stare at. Watch everything go down the toilet.
Unless I can find a way out of here, the vote will pass, and Mendes will kill me with his smugness.
Uh-huh. So, the incense is here. Light it. And let's look at the smoke alarm thing. Or the cooking timer, as some might say. Set off. And then,
Where there's smoke, there's fire alarm.
Liara's friend Glyph will appear in the vent. Sorry for the lack of suspense, but yep.
Come on.
And there's some dust there that looks like gas at a moment.
Fuck me. It's real?
Is that word?
Deputy Undersecretary, are you all right?
Nisha.
My hero.
Nisha. My hero. My
It's an
savior.
overstatement and awkward. I know.
What's wrong with your screen?
Poor reception. Reinforced walls. We can't get back to the room from in here.
What the fuck is your plan then?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize. Just blow.
It is a fan.
Blow.
And that would increase the reaction rate a little bit, too. Or you could have just climbed in on a chair and put it closer to
What's
that.
happening? I'm coming in. What is this? Where's the Deputy Undersecretary?
So no quick time? I thought there was a quick time event. Oh well. So it's just cutscene, alright. Well, Barney 5 is secured now.
Enjoy the R&R, Private. You've earned it.
Ma'am, let me out.
Nisha?
Linking you into the session now.
The
If
session
that's all the
of doom.
arguments, we will convene the vote. All those in favor. Excuse me, counselors. I have the Deputy Undersecretary. Madam, whenever you're ready.
Counselors, I apologize for my tardiness. I have been enjoying the Secretary General's underground hospitality today. We all want to increase security in the belt, but this vote will not accomplish it. The measure is
a joke.
a farce. The belt mocks the UN for its bloated bureaucracy. Why would they respect the wishes of a committee, much less a committee of politicians? Counselors, my son is stationed on Callisto. No one wants to de-escalate tensions in the belt more than me. But this motion will only lead to more chaos.
Thank you, Madam Officerall. We'll convene the vote then. All those in favor?
And do I have to press
All
that?
opposed?
I don't know.
The motion has failed 67 to 66. Security in the belt will remain under the jurisdiction of the Deputy Undersecretary. Thank you, everyone. Meeting adjourned.
One last thing, Secretary. I would like to put on the record my personal commendation of one Private Sharp.
See, steadfast or valiant. I don't know. Probably the same kind of things. Valiant. Yeah, I think I heard the other guy say steadfast. So let's see what valiant says.
For going above and beyond by valiantly rushing to save me from danger. He's an exemplary soldier, and I see a bright future for him after today.
Guarding the local
Your
McDonald's.
commendation has been added to the record. Meeting adjourned.
The security protocols are lifted. Ma'am, I don't know what to say.
Thank God. Now, get the hell out of my office.
Ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Your office? I rather like the sound of that.
Alright, time for some bad news, though, I think. So, let's play chess with Arjun before the doom. Doom, 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 doom.
My dear, don't worry about Shagapal. He has found a woman who sees what a wonderful man he is. The rest will sort itself out. But it's
Right.
not just our headstrong son. I can hear it in your voice. The weight of the world is on your shoulders. What else is troubling you?
Atlas had it easy. He only had one planet to worry about. Nothing is troubling me. I just fended off an attack from a power-hungry underling that would have destabilized everything I have worked to build. Just another day at the office. I tell you the rest over dinner.
Alright. And let's see the star map while there's still time. See if it says anything about the Callisto thing here.
Be safe, my dear son.
And let's see if it will say anything here. Intelligence
Still,
reports.
no reason Sharnapo should be called in. God help us. Let
Troop.
it not escalate any further.
Troop mobilization notice, classification top secret, United Nations Marine Corps, UN and Jupiter Fleet Signal Corps, surface operations, mobilization notice. At the orders of Jupiter Fleet Command, Marines on Callisto Station are being mobilized in response to anti-government activity and incidents of violence. Reserves are on high alert. Further reports are incoming. Okay, and Ganymede
We can
intelligence.
cure disease, but we can't
Population
cure
rise.
each other, our collective
Official.
madness.
Growth in overall population is being attributed to the 3 health centers recently opened in Magnus Dome. At the time, since their completion in 2340, these cutting-edge facilities, the Human Physiology Lab, the Jovian Institute of Infectious Disease, and Emergency Triage Network are estimated to have reduced the mortality rate by 4.7%. Unfortunately, not all the news out of Magnus Dome is good. In a statement, Dr. Gradenhart, director of Ganymede's Collective Health, had this to say about the conditions on the moon. While mortality has dropped and treatable injuries and disease are being addressed by advancements in the medical system, political violence continues to be the leading cause of doom in citizens ages 18 to 36. Yeah. Rile everyone up and they go crazy.
Earth and Mars working together to dig holes in the ground.
Ice
How
mining reports
inspiring.
increase yields. Joint confidential classification. A joint team of scientists from the MCR and Earth Corporation Protogen have increased their ice mining operations on Titan, Enceladus, and Phoebe, with yields increased over 200% from previous years. The rest of Saturn's moons are in the process of being surveyed with core samples taken for mineral analysis. Alrighty, there's Progen mentioned with Phoebe there even. And let's see here. Zoom. Intelligence reports on Mars.
It's better to be safe than sorry,
Troop movements
especially
debunked.
when you're dealing with the
they say.
MCRN.
Classification confidential. After large numbers of Martian citizens were seen traveling west of Olympus Mons, UN intelligence assets have confirmed reports that the movements are related to a Dust Runners concert. The validity of these reports were corroborated by on-the-ground agents who confirmed that several thousand Martians were present at the concert and described the situation as musically painful at its disaster area. And described the state musically painful and like being beaten over the head with a banjo. Because Mars is Space Texas or something, right? Or Space Southeast US. It is. The assets will remain in the area of Hesperia base for further observation. So it's like the Area 51 thing or something, right? Oh well.
Mars keeps trying to expand.
New Mars
If only
Dome.
they'd stick to their own planet.
Why not everywhere at once? More life, more space, all that stuff, whatever. New Mars Dome. Secret classification. Contrary to the statements made by Martian Prime Minister Richards in the latest summit with UN Secretary General Sorrento Gillis, a newly revealed satellite images captured by the Martian Defense Corps appear to show the construction of a new dome structure in the Valles Marineris Canyon system. And the infiltration of the MDC surveillance network remains undiscovered, therefore there is no reason to suspect image manipulation. However, UN intelligence are advising caution until the data can be fully authenticated. Alright, sorry there, got an alarm. Earth's intelligence report.
Mendes better be careful. Or
Threat
I'll
level
redact
raised.
his ass all the way back to the academy.
Northeast lockdown ordered. Classification secret to all members of the United Nations Security Council. Priority 3. After the discovery of inert boomly doom things aboard the private shuttles of high-ranking UN officers, redacted and redacted, Commandant McCourt, at the urging of Undersecretary Geoffrey Mendes, has ordered the immediate implementation of new security protocols involving every active member of the UNSC. This includes executive staff, flight crews, and bodyguard details. In addition, a full lockdown of northeastern sector UN facilities will begin as of 1100 today. Security sweeps and communication monitoring are currently underway and could last for a period of up to 48 hours. Please take the necessary precautions. Office of Secretary General. Okay, and Luna.
Apparently, being a billionaire doesn't make you a great parent. Who knew?
Mal reports abduction, urges patients, classification secret, recalico. From Captain D. Riodran, whatever. Reviewed and approved by UN intelligence, classified items redacted. Have received replies about cryptic type beams from reps of Jules Pierre Mao and MKM. Mao claims that his daughter Julie Mao was abducted by pirates and is being held for ransom in exchange of the exchange of messages between parties. Consulted private negotiations for the hostages' safe return. Despite our insistence that its representatives follow official UNMC protocol for kidnapping de-escalation, Miao has stated that while his methods may prove unorthodox, he is committed to recovering the hostage himself. Yeah, he knows she's just leaving and he doesn't want to have it's the first flop in this entire story. Anyway, it's tying it together, like the ending of 2011's The Thing, having the helicopter start up with the dog. But, yep, anyway. See if there is anything more. You know what, actually, let's see. Let's see if we can talk to the soldier one last time at least. Oh, and there's a glass.
I could clean this up, but that would eliminate any chance of the Secretary General sleeping on it and landing on his face.
Oh, wonderful. Extra crunchy. And what are these, alien statues? Or do they come to life at night and bring everyone aboard their spaceship or crap? Oh well, let's look.
As soon as I check in on Admiral Kruzko, I can get out of this box.
Yay, okay. Let's go. Get this done. Alright, sit. Stay. Okay, here we are. Hand terminal. Examine. Madam Undersecretary, I asked my unit in contact for information on Sharonful's recent communications. Here's what I found. Nishon. CA, I wrote you a poem. Amawala Mishukumi Gofedvedi Unte Dusi oh, what the heck. Siempre. So, some love letter thing. Taki. See, to be honest, how bad was it? Not bad. Going to need some practice before you meet Mimata, though. See, haha, your parents are going to hate a lot more about me than my Lang Belta. Don't worry, said Tara, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm sure. You are being that way because you know he's useful. Alright, so here we go with this crap. Mendez, let's contact the jerk. Loading or
Jeff,
something.
What an exciting vote that was.
Indeed. How wonderful that you were able to make it after all.
Yeah, you totally
I've
didn't
been meaning
sabotage.
to tell you. An ambassador position has just opened up on one of Neptune's moons. It occurs to me that someone with your ambition would be a perfect candidate.
You wouldn't actually create a brand new ambassador position just to send me to the ass end of the solar system?
You sabotaged UN security to keep me from attending a vote. I could arrest you for treason, or I could put your ingenuity to good use. Enjoy the trip. I hear Titan is lovely this time of year.
Now, wait just a minute.
Yeah, that's petty, alright.
Madam Avasarala, I've received your message. I don't appreciate the regrettable moments of my past entering the conversation. And I urge you to remember that enemies can be made on both sides of the line. We have not engaged with the Ramses II, and I've just received word that they are beginning to course correct. I am not at all convinced that we've done the right thing. I will be saying as much in my incident report. We have avoided an outright conflict today, but the MCRN saw us flinch. I can only hope it won't lead to further provocation. Kruzko out.
Alright, sending a reply now.
Admiral Kruzko, thank you for sharing the good news. I know you didn't agree with my orders, and your loyalty in the face of adversity will be remembered. The MCRN won't be so bold as to escalate after we saw through their ruse. This was a victory, Admiral. Try to enjoy it. We get them so rarely.
Alright, so that's that anyway. I don't suppose that's going to be a new message, right? Alright, anything else? Leave the office. Let's leave. See how bad this goes, because there's no way to change the bad outcome. Let's fast walk and go.
Madam Undersecretary?
Yes, Nathan. You know, I feel strangely sentimental about you in this role. I worry that you in the flesh again may be something of a letdown.
Madam, it's news from Callisto, and it's not good.
Show me.
Although all reports have yet to be verified, it has been confirmed that a significant, violent uprising has occurred on the shared MCR-UN moon station of Callisto. In what the UN is calling the Callisto Insurrection, Martian-backed laborers in the shipyards of Callisto turned on UN peacekeepers in what is believed to have been a coordinated attack.
My God.
While tensions have been mounting in the region for some days, the exact purpose of the attacks and any possible coordination with Mars remain unknown. The Martian Congressional Republic has yet to issue a statement. And just in, we have learned that UN Marines are being deployed and are being met with fierce resistance at the station. We're also told that some military officials now believe that a portion of the uprisers may be OPA operatives posing as shipyard workers.
It's a message from your son.
Listen, I haven't heard back from you yet, and I can't talk long, but I didn't want to go into a mission the way we left things.
Madam Undersecretary.
I want to thank you for believing in me. I know we don't always agree, but I'm still grateful for your support and even your advice. Sometimes.
Christian, they've released the official list of casualties.
I didn't want to enlist, but maybe you were right to twist my arm. I've learned a lot out here. I even met someone really special. So thank you. I love you, Mom. I'll call you again soon.
Yeah, that's depressing, alright. Well, at least he doesn't have to go to the doctor for those tests, though. Every silver lining has a cloud, somehow. Anyway, that would be game over, I believe. Just about. We're in the subway leading from the bunker, I guess.
name is Christian Avatarala. I'm Sharnapo's mother. And you must be Marie.
Well, I don't know what the rest of that conversation is going to be like, but probably not fun if she is at fault. Or if she thinks she's at fault, which did sound like she's going to be doing stuff. And had probably done stuff. So, who knows, though. Anyway, let's skip the credits and see what the things are. 57% said Abbasarala. 57 did the first thing, told Sharapolo to get tested. 75 Abbasarala was diplomatic when speaking to Crisco. 2% Abbasarala did not meditate or pray, only 2%. 45 Abbasarala said she was being cautious and suspecting Mendez. 20% of Abbasarala told Sharapton to listen to her about his girlfriend. Okay. 83 Abbasarala convinced Crisco but didn't find the evidence. What? Interesting. I didn't find it? I thought it was... Okay, well, whatever. 67 Abbasarala got all the votes she needed on the first try. Abbasarala kept her cool when she was trapped in... Where the heck here? Didn't find the evidence. Where the heck would you find it? Found the evidence and convinced Crisco. Failed to convince Crisco. Oh, well, I guess it's because... evidence of something else, I don't know. Abbasarala got the votes on the first try. Abbasarala kept her cool when she was trapped in the safe room. 86, Abbasarala played all 3 rounds of chess. And that's it, even though it looks like there's one more space. Alright. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, there's nothing more. Alright, take care everyone, I guess. Game over, man. Game over. So there's more evidence to be found before giving him orders or something. Anyway, that's it for this. I don't know if I'll be playing more soon. If I get a gaming computer that's proper, I'm going to go through the entire thing again, just because better graphics then. For now, the last of the game I saved everyone so that I could anyway. So that's game over for that. Anyway, take care and try and not go crazy.